Hey fans, this episode of The Long Road is brought to you by barbecues. Do you like food cooked on fire?
Yeah.
Like hanging out in your front, back, side yards, and lawn chair, maybe throwing some beanbags in a good old-fashioned game of cornhole.
Most definitely.
Barbecues might be for you. Barbecue also comes in several regional varieties, including crab boil, pig picking, and fish fry.
What?
If you're looking for a reason to get drunk in your yard on any random day of the week, barbecues may be for you. Warning, side effects of barbecue may include the overwhelming need to start SBBQs. All right, travelers, welcome back to another fantastic episode of are we not ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
I mean, you said something when I started talking. Now I'm self-conscious, man. You're gonna have to do the show on your own. I'm out.
No, I'm going to leave this in there. Welcome to the long road. I am Logan.
And I'm Parker, as always, here to do it. Sorry to leave you on the spot there, old boy, but you know how it is.
It do what it do.
It do what it do. So, we hope you guys enjoyed our last episode of us randonauting around Knoxville. That was a really interesting experience. The more I think about it, the more it gets weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've jumped timelines yet or not. I'll have to wait to see. There's a couple pretty specific things that I was hoping to happen if we jump timelines, which we will most assuredly know. I don't know. You guys will know probably about the same time we do. Now that it's done, I'll just say one of them was like for the show to take off and everybody start watching, and we make some of that sweet YouTube money to the point where we can actually do stuff on this show that we want to actually do.
Yep.
Like build crazy cars and go crazy places and do crazy things, and probably try meth once or twice or 7 times.
Not even once.
I don't know, man. I hear if you microdose it, you're fine.
Not microdosing meth.
Well, okay, no, seriously. There was a guy did a study. The only difference between Adderall and methamphetamine is the methamphetamine gets through the blood-brain barrier 38 seconds quicker. So the issue with meth isn't necessarily like what the drug does to you, it's how much they take and the way that they take it. Because like junkies, you smoke it, shoot it up, whatever.
Right.
As opposed to kids with ADHD who just take pills of it.
Right.
Yeah, so in theory, you could microdose meth with limited negative effects. The problem is you're not sure the quality. That's it. Like it's because it's 10 milligrams of D-amphetamine salts and like the standard dose of Adderall. So if you were able to get pure meth and do 10 milligrams of pure meth, it'd be no different than like stealing a buddy's Adderall and getting fucked up on that.
So Heisenberg, where you at?
Yeah, no, for real, Heisenberg, man. Blue meth, that pure blue meth. Yeah, no, for real. You could like actually measure out 10 milligrams in microdose meth if you had like that pure Heisenberg blue.
Right.
Which is weird that I'm advocating. I'm not really advocating for that. I'm just saying it's an interesting fact. I'm not gonna don't do meth. Yeah. But yeah, no. So that was one of the things that we that was my intention and focus when we randonauted was for the show to take off. And I was trying to do the things that we really want to do with the show, and hopefully this will be the start of that. Since this will technically be the first episode after. Well, I mean, technically the episode where we did it was the first, but this one is the first one like where we're solidly in the new timeline.
Yeah.
So this is the one that's going to take off.
Yeah.
This is the video where we're going to explode. And if we do, viewers, my God.
We're here first.
You 30 of us, the 30 of you that watch our episode, go ahead and let us know who you are in DMs, whatever you got to do, and we will, you guys will get a permanent credit spot.
Oh, yeah.
When the new timeline takes hold.
Forever grateful.
Forever grateful. You guys have stuck with us through our bullshit, and that's huge. That's
a lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit comes up on this show.
Yep.
Speaking of like famous podcasts, though, man, petition for Joe Rogan to mediate the presidential debates. What do you think on that, man?
Hey, that'd be pretty cool. He's he always listens. He's not like rude or putting his opinions on people. You can even you come with a valid argument, you can persuade them. Some people. So I mean, but just moderating. Yeah, he's fair, level-headed, a little on both sides. So he's a good middle of the road person.
Yeah, I think that he's a pretty good moderate, very intelligent man.
Yep.
Great interviewer. The thing is like, just to give you guys an idea of why I think this would be great, you can go back and watch the old Joe Rogan Experience with one of the ones with what's his name? He's the conservative internet guy, something Crowder. His show's Louder with Crowder. Steven Crowder. He does an episode with Steven Crowder, and just last week, 2 weeks ago, somewhere here recently, he did an episode with Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
And if you want to see how great of a moderator he would be in presidential debates, watch both of those back to back and just watch how he just engages each of them in their ideologies, and they just talk openly about like how they think things are. Granted, in the Steven Crowder episode, he gets a little confrontational when Steven tries to pull out some bullshit on marijuana because Joe Rogan is a huge proponent of legalizing marijuana. So you can't come at him with some bullshit on that one. Like, you're gonna have to come with your ducks in a row if you want to talk marijuana to Joe Rogan. But other than that, I think the fact that he is able to, and it, to me, it's not only just like let each side tell their thing. He has a way of asking questions that gets his guests to elaborate on what they mean.
Yeah.
And he asks without being demeaning or being dumb, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's not.
I do it in the.
He doesn't talk down to anybody.
Exactly. He views everybody that comes on his show as equal.
He generally wants to learn about other people's opinions, not just let's talk. You know, he actually is pretty genuine about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, in the fire department, I've had to do that in a couple training classes where, like, if whoever's teaching, I think, isn't hitting on something that we need to know, or they like gloss over something, I'll ask a stupid question. Just to get them to, because my whole thing, like, when we have training, I'm not going to co-opt the training. Like, if you're there to train, man, that's what you're doing.
Right.
I'm not going to step on your toes. I'm not going to take it away from you. I'm not going to talk over you. What I will do is ask a question.
Yeah.
You to elaborate the way that it should. It's fair. Like, I mean, just the other day we were training on radio communications, and it was a fairly like simple thing, but he just, the guy teaching the class, Vance actually, just sort of like glossed over it instead of going and explaining it the way that I thought that he really should. I asked a question about it just to get him to, like, a question I already knew the answer to because I'm really good at extrapolating information from a small bit. I knew what the answer was.
Right.
But I asked the question because not everybody can do that. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm a freaking genius. I'm saying that I'm a redneck who's learned to do a lot with a little, and that means, like, information as well. So, like, I learned a long time ago how to extrapolate more information out than what I'm given and make sense of things based on what I know. So that, I knew what the answer was, but I asked the question anyway because not everyone's like that. So that's, Joe doesn't have to, like, result to that. Like,
no.
He can ask intelligent, thought-provoking questions of people to get them to better explain their ideology and their thought process without belittling it or demeaning himself and that sort of thing. And I think that's what will make him an absolutely phenomenal moderator. I sent Logan a link to the petition. There was like 430 signatures. I looked at it before we started filming, and it's almost 200,000 right now.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, almost 200,000. So I'm gonna pull a line from Joe Rogan. Hey Jamie, go ahead and put that up. I'm talking to Logan. I love the Joe Rogan experience. I really do. I wish we could get some interesting people to interview, which I'm actually working on that, by the way. I've got a couple people that do some interesting things in life.
I was gonna see if somebody wanted to be on this week, but everyone I know is like out of town or on vacation. I was like, well, maybe next week.
Right. But yeah, so I've got a few ideas for some people we can bring on to just have like do interesting things with their lives, and we can talk to them. Back to my I'll start my track of mind. Jamie put that up. Logan, put up a link to that petition in the show description below. You didn't put a link to any freaking Outrun or Vaporwave playlists in the last description. No, you did not.
I linked Randonauts. They have to Google Vaporwave. You're on your own there, Chief.
Man, you could have done them a solid, but no, you didn't want to. Couldn't do that. No. Couldn't do that.
Gotta leave something.
Anyway, yeah, I guess. So anyway, put a link to that in the description. Guys, sign that petition. I think that it would be great and thought-provoking, and not this like quest for sound bites that our presidential debates are these days. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's all that anybody's after in the debates nowadays is a sound bite. The networks are out for sound bites so that they can play them and boost their viewership. Yep. And the people running are trying to create good sound bites so that it keeps getting played and people hear their things. And I don't think that any of it's genuine or honest. I think that if any of the politicians had any bit of fucking decency about them, they would sit down and say, no, we're not going to do this. We're not playing your horse and pony show to increase your viewership. We either have a genuine debate or we don't do it.
Right. 30 seconds. Let's move on to the next person. Come on.
Yeah, how do you fucking explain your foreign policy in 30 seconds?
You can't. It's dumb. They're just trying to get through it.
Yeah, they're trying to say one catchy thing that the major news networks will just repeat on blast week after week till the next one. It's not about actually developing a good foreign policy.
Nope, that ain't crap. Just whatever sells in the moment.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're fans of the show and we think that we're in the right, go ahead and sign that petition. If you've not watched, not like he freaking needs us to like hype him, but seriously, if you guys have not watched the Joe Rogan Experience, 3 a week, on a good week.
Yeah.
At least 1 a week.
Sometimes 2. I've seen 2 a day.
Man, look at you go.
Yeah.
Well, there's only like 1,300 episodes. Like he puts them out like nearly daily. So, but he does a great job. So I think that he would be a great choice for that. So there's Logan's sign in the background. There says "Heed the call."
Heed the call. That's actually for fighting vampires.
What?
That's a fighting vampires poster. It says, "Heed the call. Only together can we defeat the vampire robot Nazis that are also zombies."
Oh, that's your Philly D poster.
Yeah.
From back in the day. I don't understand that reference because I didn't start watching Philly D till he was on the channel. I never saw Philly D in the good old days.
Oh, classic Philly D, about a decade ago.
I've tried to find it, but it's apparently really hard to find his old stuff. Like he doesn't make it easy. I think he might be trying to distance himself from it.
Could be, or hiding some crap, that don't matter anymore, I guess. I don't know. Some of the weird stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, he's come out and said a few times that, like, I used to do some pretty cringy things. So, I don't know. But yeah. Man, I'm beat. I started this week my 10K training.
Oh, yeah? How's that going?
Yeah. I got up at fucking 5 o'clock Monday morning. Got up and hit it.
I saw your Instagram post.
In front of my house. Yeah, I took that while I was running.
You ran along the road?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I'm nowhere near, like, anywhere convenient to run, but I live in front of a highway.
Right.
And at 5 o'clock, there's nobody out. I mean, there's a few people, but whatever. And then I was supposed to go again this morning. I forgot, or not forget. I overslept and didn't have time. And so me and Kyle ran it the damn earlier today.
Did you run to the rec park and back?
No, because I'm doing the couch to 10K program.
Mm-hmm.
So this week is run 2 minutes, walk 2 minutes, and then so Monday it was 7 cycles of that, and today was 6, and then Friday will be 8 cycles of run 2, walk 2. So we ran 3, walk 3, run, walk,
right,
and then turned around on the fourth run. So that would put us back where we started at the dam. We made it halfway through the Gibson Cup campground.
That ain't bad.
No, it wasn't. We just gotta, I gotta keep it up. Kyle used to run cross country in high school, so like it's not a big deal for him to get back in shape for this. Have I mentioned this on the show? I'm doing the Savage Race?
Yeah, but I don't think you went into detail.
All right, so yeah, me and Kyle are doing a Savage Race in Georgia in October. And it's 5 to 7 miles, 28 to 30 obstacles. It's we go to the gym 4 days a week as it is, and I don't know, man. I don't think that we're going to be ready. I don't think that it's going to go very well. I think that we're going to finish. I think we're going to be dead tired. We're going to be beat. But I think we need to do it once so that we can do it even better next time.
There you go. At least know what you're doing for train for next time. Know what you're getting into.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at this point, we're going in pretty well blind. We've never done an obstacle course race or an OCR before, so neither one of us have. So going into this one's going to be a big deal. It's going to be kind of rough. And I told Kyle, I was like, I don't think that we're going to be ready, really, truly ready in time, because we only decided to do it like 2 weeks ago. I don't think that we're truly going to be ready in time. I think that we're going to complete it. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but I think that it'll tell us what we need to work on so that next year we are going to kill it.
There you go. That sounds fun. I might take you up on the next one, but I'm not worked out so long, I don't think I can do this one.
Man, you should.
Yeah.
But no, I understand completely. We're not following their exact training regimen. We're still lifting every day in the gym like we have been. Same progression, all that. And we get a good full. We work get a good full body workout every 2 days, and we go 4 days a week. So we're hitting every part of the body twice in a week. So we're getting good, working on our strength and all of that. The other issue, that's going to help us get through the obstacles. But the other issue is going to be the actual distance that we have to go. So that's where the couch to 10K is coming in. 10K is 6.2 miles. This is 5 to 7 miles, depending on the course and when they can get set up. So I figured couch to 10K, a good program to get me in shape.
Oh, yeah.
I've never ran before. Kyle was a cross country and track runner in high school. So him getting back into it, I don't think will take nearly as much effort and work as it is for me to get into it to begin. But I think once I get there, I think that what'll end up happening is, and the other thing too is the race is going to happen before I actually complete the program. I'm going to be like 2 weeks shot, but I think that'll give me enough of what I need to complete it. But the key then is going to be for me afterwards, continuing on with the program to get where I can run 10K just because, and then do running at that level every week, do a 10K, run 10K, not actually do a 10K, but run 10K every week at least once, and then maybe do a couple 5Ks or something. Keep running. Maybe just run for minutes. I don't know. Run an actual 10K, and then maybe some 45-minute, 30-minute runs, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to keep it up.
The couch to 10K, is that an app you download or something, or?
It's not. Well, I'm sure there's apps. You could Google couch to 10Ks, couch to 5K program, and I personally know a lot of people that have had success with the couch to 5K. They went from not being runners to running 5K pretty often. And 5K is 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles. 10K, obviously double that, 6.2. But it's a run-walk training method. So you like I said earlier, today was run 2, walk 2, run 2, walk 2. Next week it's like run 3, walk 2, run 3, walk 2. And the closer you get to like the day, like to finishing the program, it's more running and less walking. And
so are you like jogging or are you sprinting?
I wouldn't say I'm somewhere between the two. I'm not sprinting for damn sure.
Right.
A little faster than a jog.
Okay, solid run then. I don't know.
I'm going to mosey over a jog, if that makes sense.
That is a unit of measurement.
A mosey? It's a measurement of speed.
Mosey over a jog.
I'm doing about a mosey over a jog pace.
Yep.
Well, actually, I can show you. Let's see. Thanks to the sweet Samsung Health app. All right. Oh, let me pull your face off here. There we go.
So how do you keep track of the minutes? You just look at a stopwatch or something? Or are you guessing?
I'll explain that in a second. Yeah, so this graph shows you like it's running like over here on the side. So like you can see my walk and run speeds.
Yeah.
So 8, 7. Yeah. And then went 2.17 miles. How I track it, I use it's an app called Interval Timer.
Rip headphone users.
Sorry, guys.
Everybody's dead.
Let's see. All right, so this is the app that I use. This is the interface. So today was 6 circuits of 2 run, 2 rest.
Yeah.
So you set your sets, your work interval, and your rest interval, and you hit your play button down here. And then
you just make an audible noise in your headphones.
Yeah. It's gonna like, and normally it counts down, so then it can't like it'll like doot, 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 when you start.
Oh,
and then you'll get those when you
That's a case of beer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold up, pause it, because that's a fire chief.
Audio red light.
Yeah, sorry, we had to hang up there. Fire chief called, boss man. Asked me if I wanted to go see Flog and Molly on Saturday, which is the coolest conversation you can have with your boss. I thought he was going to yell at me about paperwork, because my reports are way fast, dude. In all fairness, it's not my fault. They changed the thing, like the login. We used an online reporting system. They changed the whole program, and I couldn't actually get back in until just the other day. So,
nice.
Yeah. So anyway, what was it saying?
You were talking about 5K.
Oh yeah, the 5K thing. Yeah, so you can just Google like couch to 10K, and then find you an interval timer app, and that's what I'm doing, and it's pretty neat. I mean, like when I ran with Kyle, it was a little more of a pain because I got to leave one earbud out, so this one wanted to pull out. But like when I run by myself, I just put my headphones in, put some music on, start the app up, and as I'm running, like when I get to an interval, and let you know, like, hey, now walk, and then when the walk cycle goes down, like, and then like, all right, run. Okay, so, yeah,
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah,
but I don't have anywhere flat to run. Mine's all hill.
That's good, dude.
I guess it's a little extra pep there. I gotta get some new shoes though.
Hey, man, you need a little extra pep, dude. I love you, but I'm worried about your body weight there. I'm afraid you're gonna fuck around and get diabetes.
I embrace the Bettis.
Embrace the Bettis.
Take my legs so I can be a pirate.
They can take your eye, but leave the one that you got. It was too expensive.
Yeah, I already got one good eye. Just where's my peg leg, and man, I'm ready to be a pirate.
There you go. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like when I'm done, I feel tired, but I don't feel like super, super exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel good and wore out, but I don't feel beat.
Right. How long does it take?
So,
like an hour?
Not even an hour. So today was 24 minutes. Was how long that it went, and the timer thing counted to 26 because we walked around a little bit after, get to work some of that lactic acid out.
Yeah, keep moving.
Yeah, like we do after a mountain bike. Yeah, man, it's just however long it is. So like this one is today was 6 cycles of 2 and 2, so that's 24 minutes, and then Friday will be 8 cycles of 2 and 2, so 8 times 4.
42?
No. 32.
32.
16, 16, 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so like no more than an hour. Just time it, so that you're going to be back where you started.
Right.
When you get done, or best you can. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm enjoying it. I'll say this, dude. I have started, like this week I started, and I have sweat so I'm glistening with like all over body sweat right now. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. I can see the shine on my body.
You look a little sweaty even through the pixels.
Yeah, I'm like, and I'm sweating all the time. Like past 3 days, like I'm just like, and not just a little bit, like pouring the sweat. I'm thirsty as hell all the time. Which, whatever. It's just part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and hopefully, the more that I keep doing it, the more that I keep working, it'll help knock them last, like, at this point, 35 pounds I want to lose? No. 25 pounds. I got 25 pounds left I want to lose, so if I can knock those out, then,
Time to get a tattoo?
Huh?
Tattoo time?
Tattoos in 5 pounds.
Oh, nice.
5 pounds. And so then I can get tattoos, and then we'll go from there. Any of you that's like sitting there trying to do the math, my goal weight to get down to is 165, and I'll tell you why. And a lot of people are like, Tyler, you're really tall. That's really slim. And you're absolutely correct, but that's not where I want to stay. What I want to do is get down to 165 and then go back up to 175. Because with me particularly, when I lose weight, my face gets real gaunt first, but when I put it back on, my face is the first thing to fill back out. So maybe I can get rid of like these fucking hard wrinkles.
I'll work out some wrinkles.
Yeah, just put a little, like pick my cheeks up a little bit, make my face look a little happier instead of all this loose skin.
Yeah.
Logan, look at this. Look at all this.
I don't want to.
I feel like the bad guy from like the first episode of Doctor Who after they rebooted it.
Oh, did you see the Squidbillies billboard in Blairsville?
No.
Yeah, John sent me a picture of it.
Okay, look, my phone's not hooked up because where I'm at, the internet sucks. Get him to send me a picture of that.
I'll send it to you. I got it.
Okay, send me a picture of that like now.
Wow.
Send it now. Send it now.
Picture.
What is it?
Oh, actually, Shay sent it to me, but either way.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. She's like, why is there a Squidbillies poster here? I was like, I'll tell you. Did you get it?
Hold on.
Taking forever to load.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, son.
Welcome to Squid Country. Squidbillies Squash. God, I love it. I love it. Did she realize that that's who we went to see at the International that time?
I don't think so. I don't know if that show up again. Squidbillies.
Yep. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but like back the Friday after Thanksgiving. Me and Logan and John and Shay and Lick Tag Kyle. We went and saw the man himself, Unknown Ensign, that does the voice of Early Kyler. Saw him in concert. If you've not listened to his music, it's funny as hell. Give it a listen.
Yep.
Yeah, I have never been so full of pure joy as I was when I watched the fucking chart topping king, baby.
Bow, bow, bow. Clean out a room in my trailer.
Trailer for you.
Classic.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ah, man. Hopefully it comes
Your
back soon.
husband, darling, I'm coming.
Classic country music. Well, comedy country.
Yeah. Okay, if this is what it is if Conway Twitty was a joke act.
Yep.
Which I love Conway Twitty anyway.
Yep.
I've loved him my whole life. When I was a kid, when I was like 2 years old, I had a pet parakeet, and his name was Conway Tweedy.
Ah.
That's not a joke. This is one of the 15% of the times when I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a pet bird, and that's why I've been depressed in my life. You know, just like that guy in Iron Man 2. I want a bird.
You'll be chewing on toothpick while you say
I want a bird.
it.
Hey man.
Step so.
Actually, that line has like some pretty great advice in it from what's the character's name?
Ivan.
He's played by Mickey Rourke. Yeah, Ivan. There's
Standard Russian name.
Yeah, there's a scene where he's talking to Justin Hammer there, and he goes, "Hey man, don't get so attached to things." That's the way to live your life, dude. That's the way to live. Everybody should live there. Like I never would have thought that there'd be such like great advice in an Iron Man movie, and especially because I know Iron Man 2 is not the most liked. It's like the least favorite Iron Man movie. But seriously, like that piece of advice, like, hey man, don't get so attached to things. Like, man, I love that. Love that. Because it's true.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get so attached to things, man. In the words of the great Bruce Lee, be like water, dude. Just let it flow.
You like water.
You got to be flexible. You got to let, sometimes bad things happen. You got to be, okay, well, you know what, that happens.
That happens. Sometimes it be like
It's
that.
It be like that sometimes. And then you just go about your day.
Yep.
So, oh, mercy. Sorry, I'm like burning up.
That's fine.
Yeah. What do you got to talk about? How's your emulation games going?
Man.
Have you done Blazed yet, or Glazed, whichever
Dude,
one
I
I
have not stopped playing that. It's a real problem. I think I'm addicted.
Glazed?
Yeah, I'll come home and then I'll make some dinner and I'll just play that till it's time to go to bed.
Seriously?
That's exaggerated, but I have played every night since you gave it to me. I'll play about an hour before bed.
Have you got to the Forlorn Cape yet?
Oh, I'm way past that.
Did you get all the fucking pseudo legendaries?
Hell yeah,
Is that what your team is? Is all pseudo legendaries at this point?
All but I can't remember the name of them because I got a full picks. I'm trying to get to 9 tails. So I'm going to eventually trade them all out. I mean, they're all dragon, which is nice, but I want a fire. I'll probably trade them.
You ready for this? You understand. You don't level up Volt Picks to get 9 tails. It's a Firestone.
I know, he's got the Firestone. He's not. Well, I'm still leveling up. With the rest of them.
Oh, you're gonna level him up a little bit before you evolve.
Yeah, I evolved. He's got a flamethrower. Then I gave him the Firestone. He's a little more powerful. But he's not evolved yet. And I'm like, I don't know why it's not. I don't know how long it takes.
Did you just make him hold it?
Yeah.
No, that's not what you do. You just use it on him.
Shit. I thought you made him hold it and he evolves.
No, you don't make him hold it. You just use it.
Ah.
You select the use
I'm
option.
gonna do
and
that
you,
right now. Where's my controller? Oh, use it on. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
doing something wrong here? Okay, makes sense.
And you are. Pokemon 101.
Amateur hour up in here.
Fucking casuals.
Casual, man. But yeah, so I want to have a fire. I need a grass. I just got an ice Pokemon. Glaceon? Yeah, the
Glaceon?
Glaceon, yeah. Have you got that
The ice version of Eevee?
for? Yeah. Have you got that for? There's No Town?
Which Snowtown?
North Town Cape?
In the first?
Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah, I'm still on the first one.
The first map? Oh no, yeah, dude, I'm on map 2. I'm on
Oh,
Kansas.
you're on map 2. Oh. So I just
have to beat the Elite Four for Region 2, and I get to go to the third region.
How many regions?
Or whatever. 3.
I found another game called oh man, I gotta look it up now. Hold on. Because it has like 6 maps on it. What's it called?
Pokemon Fire Emblem,
Nope.
where you fight Pokemon with swords.
Is that a thing?
What? Fire Emblem? The game Fire Emblem? Or
Yeah.
a series Fire Emblem? Yeah, that's a series. It's RPG series, Nintendo. A couple of the characters are on Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, Pokemon Prism.
Prism?
Prism. Prism.
Prism. I'll have to look into that one.
Yeah,
after I
it's
beat
got 6 maps.
Blaze.
There's a subreddit, Pokemon Prism. So I might look at it too after I beat Glaze, but I'm dick deep into that right now. It's pretty
I
dope,
need to get
though.
back on it. It's been months. It's literally been months since I played. And at this point, man, my peeps are so OP. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, mine are all... Oh, fucking Metagross is for dog, dude. Mine's at 45.
Who?
Metagross.
Oh, Steel Psychic
Yeah, I'm just
combo.
like whooping ass.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
yeah.
hurts me. It's like just...
The one thing I think that does kind of make the game a little bit easier is the fact that you can reuse the TMs. And so, like, you can get, like, a Oh, yeah. So you can get, like, a Mondo good TM for a gym battle and just teach it to everybody. Earthquake. All my people have, like, Earthquake.
Yeah.
And,
That's ridiculous. I was finding the Ivysaur in that one gym, and it was just whooping my ass with the Earthquake. Kept, like, one-shot me with the Earthquake. I'm like, just, come on. Get together. Come on, let me attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that. This game is pretty hard.
It is. It's hard as shit.
Yeah. The curse in it too, which is pretty cool. I like it. It's a little more adult, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and the freaking Pikachu that keeps showing up and getting pissed off.
Yeah, I
at
just
you.
got my badges back. That's where I am. And I just walked into the snow.
He's such a little dick.
Yeah, I know. Little jerk. Cool game though. Cool game.
Yeah. So anybody that hasn't played it, if you're a fan of Pokemon, do it. It's a great fan-made ROM. They based it on Pokemon Emerald, but there's nothing about Emerald to it. It's 2 original maps in Johto, and when I say they based it on Emerald, I mean like all of the aesthetics are from Emerald. But it's Pokemon from like 5 generations, I think.
Oh, that's another cool thing about it. You don't have to deal with any of the crap Pokemon. It's all the good ones.
What?
When you're running around through like the grass or whatever, or the caves, it's all like the good Pokemon. You don't have to run around like.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of great Pokemon. And I mean there are Pidgeotos, but I think I really between like some of the better Pokemon, and it's not just like Pidgeys and Rattatas everywhere.
Yeah, I got me a Growlithe, which is like right off the bat, that was pretty dope.
Yeah. But yeah, and the difficulty curve is up there on the game. Like there are points where you will.
Oh yeah,
grind.
it's like instead of like blood grinding, it's just like straight up.
But but even then though, like it's a lot of up and down. I found. Like it'll be like boom, and then you kind of like level out, and you can just sort of ride it pretty easy, and then it's back hard, and then it'll like come down, it'll be easy for a little bit, and then it's back hard again.
There was an interruption, and we never got back on track to what we were talking about, so here's us talking about Pokemon and movies.
It should make a Pokemon Chipotle burger.
It's all spicy Pokemon.
It's all
fire?
super. Either you're either eating the Pokemon, which I don't know how I feel about that. I feel really bad about that. Okay, not that one. But it's like Diner Dash, but it's Pokemon making like Chipotle. I'd play that on my phone. Cute little Pikachu wearing a hipster scarf, maybe some nerdy glasses, making burritos.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You gotta watch Detective Pikachu. That movie is really good, surprisingly.
Yeah, and I wanted to see it. No one else here wanted to see it, man. So I just didn't get to go see it.
Yeah.
I hate going. What? I hate going to the movies by myself.
I go all the time. I don't care.
Do you really? My problem is I fall asleep. I tried that.
Why would you fall asleep?
Because if I'm just sitting there, I'll just go to sleep. I've tried to. I fall asleep in the movie theater so bad, it's ridiculous. When I go with somebody, I can make like jokes, quiet jokes.
Your jokes aren't quiet in a movie theater.
Yeah, but I do be quiet in the movie theater because I've been kicked out for being too loud.
I see that, yeah.
So I'd be like, her mom wore that dress. Oh my God, that's Uma Thurman's daughter. It's the one from Stranger Things, season 3. Did you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
You need to go see that. It's pretty good.
I won't see it.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
Good one.
Folk old age people. I'm gonna turn this shit off.
Turn it off. It's been about an hour. It's been about an hour anyways, if you want to like wrap it up and close it.
Oh, okay, we can do that. Tell me when you're recording.
Oh, I never stopped.
Oh, okay.
I might leave all this in there too.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, no, so if you've watched Stranger Things season 3, I forget what the actress's name is, the one that works with Steve at the ice cream place, that's Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's daughter. She's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as like one of the people in the Manson. So I was like, oh gosh, this is awesome. They're like, yeah, Parker, we've watched Stranger Things too.
I ain't seen it.
Oh man, last night, season finale of season 3 of The Handmaid's Tale. You watched Handmaid's Tale?
Not yet. You just told me about it.
Man, it's been on there for a while. You should probably get on that. Not like it just came out.
I'll get it eventually.
It's good. I like the way it ended.
I just finished watching The Woo Assassin on Netflix.
The what?
The Woo Assassin? It's I don't know, it's like watching like Asians fight each other. Like a karate style movie.
Okay. I like a good kung fu movie.
Not a movie, sorry, it was a TV series. Netflix.
I like a good kung fu series.
I liked it. It's pretty good. It's about like the Woo Assassin is like years of like monks and assassins. Like you get the power and you get like all the 1,000 monks like channeled power, but you're supposed to take out the Woo, which are like the 6 elements, like fire, water, earth, metal.
Are you talking about the 5 classical Chinese elements? Earth, hold on, it's earth, wind, water, fire.
There's a metal
nature
one. There's
and
a
metal.
There's a metal one. In this show, anyways.
Yeah, no, it's hold on. It's not. Maybe it's not fire. It's water, wind, fire, plants, like trees, and then metal. I think.
Trees, metal. Yeah. That's what it is. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, you're tasked with killing, or the Wu assassin is tasked with killing them. That's the premise of the show.
It's wood,
Yeah.
fire, earth, metal, and water. The Wu Xing, also known as the 5 elements or 5 phases.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, the Wu Xing. I assume I'm saying that right. It's WUXING. That's the term for the 5 classical elements. Yeah.
Yep, that's what it's based on.
Yeah, because it's all they're all like built off of each other.
Yeah.
So like, fire requires wood to burn, and then fire turns earth into metal, and wood needs water, and water hardens metal. And yeah, there's this whole philosophy to it, very similar to the classical Greek elements, earth, wind, water, fire, and all that. It's just ancient Chinese. They have 5. Yeah. I forgot what it was called, and I forgot what they were, but I knew one of them was like trees or wood or some shit.
Yeah, there's trees and earth is 2 separate ones.
Yeah. Because they all have like weird. So like
the tree guy can regenerate, so he like lives forever. He can heal himself, and then the metal one can control your body because you got iron in your body or something.
Okay. And it's called the Wu Assassin.
Yep.
Is it in English or is it subtitled?
No, it's English.
Okay.
It's based in Chinatown.
Okay. I'll watch it, man. I love stuff like
It's short. It's only like 10 episodes.
I will say this: my guilty pleasure's back on that. I don't know if you've ever watched that.
You cut out that whole sentence.
What?
You cut out that whole sentence.
Oh, my favorite guilty pleasure from Netflix. The new season's up, and that is 100. It's total teen melodrama.
Oh, I like the 100.
Set. Do you really? Oh man,
I'm behind a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, so the new season just came out. If you're behind, I won't even tell you some starting or supposed to start. But yeah.
I don't remember what the last thing I saw was. It's been a while since I watched it, but yeah, I like the 100.
Yeah, the 100's pretty good. It got a little weird last season, but it definitely is going to be weird this season. I just can't wait to see how it goes. Yeah. So, you got? Man, I'm beat. You about to go with this?
Dude, I'm tired too. Been going to work early and coming home late, so I am tipsy.
Fair enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give us a recommendation. What are you watching on? I have Hulu, Amazon. Watching. I'm always looking for new shows. I recently rewatched Cowboy Bebop because I love that show so much from my childhood. Okay, total anime fan. I'll admit that in spades. Fight Me, best soundtrack of any anime was Cowboy Bebop. The music from that, and that's what got me when I was younger. I always liked Dragon Ball Z, and I didn't really like many other. I like Mobile Suit Gundam because I like big robots. But like, what got me out of like the Gundam and the Dragon Ball Z only range was Cowboy Bebop.
Right.
Story's good. The music is phenomenal. I'm one of those weird dudes who really enjoys jazz. So like, and I mean like really enjoys jazz.
I like jazz.
You'd love it, dude. The music for it's great. The storytelling's good. Essentially, it's a former space detective and a former Chinese syndicate gangster are bounty hunters. It's 26 episodes long. They should be the best bounty hunters in the world, like, or in the galaxy or whatever. They're really good at what they do, but like something always happens and they never quite get their bounty, so they're always starving. Yeah, like they should be the absolute best, but just like it's always bad luck befalls them. I'm not going to tell you how it ends because that's actually up to debate. If you watch it, we'll talk about that.
I'm not watching. I've never been into anime, but you always tell me about the kick-ass stories they got. I'm like, I should really try it.
Okay? If you're gonna try one, I'm not gonna any of the really weird ones. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is just that. It's bizarre. It's funny. I like it. Seriously though, because of the storytelling, the gritty animation style, like this, the soundtrack, Cowboy Bebop, man, that's where it's at. Give that a go. If you're thinking about expanding your horizons, give that one a go, man. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So anyway, yeah, send us tell us what you're watching on what you think of our choices. The fact that I'm a weirdo who likes anime.
Nerd.
You know, I can't even sit here and be like, I'm not a weeb. I had sake last week.
It was pretty good though.
It was pretty good. I've never had sake before.
I only have the one shot, and it gets you going pretty good. Just the one shot. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and call myself a weeb though, because anime enhances my life. It doesn't define it. I don't go to conventions. I don't like have fucking a Tumblr where I ship characters from the latest anime out of Japan. Like, I like good stories and I like good music, and I'm a sci-fi guy. I like this. And of course, this Dragon Ball Z. Oh man, finally watched it. No, I'm not. You wouldn't even. I watched the Broly movie finally, which you don't get.
Nope.
So yeah, tell us what you're watching. Maybe we'll check it out and see what's going on. Logan, you need to watch it, dude. 26 episodes. Do it, and we will discuss it next week. That is your homework for the week.
I gotta
watch Cowboy Bebop.
I thought, oh man, I gotta work all the way till next. I'm not off till next Saturday. Anyways, yep.
You're not off a whole day. You can catch a couple episodes. They're 30-minute episodes, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Catch 2 episodes a night, and then when we come back, we'll see what you think.
All right, I'm gonna give her a go.
All right.
Awesome. Take us home.
So, guys, if you like what we do, if you like hearing us talk about random ass shit that really don't make no sense to nobody but us, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to keep hearing us talk about random ass shit that don't make sense to nobody except for us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd really like it if you did. Once again, don't forget to comment down below. Tell us what you think about the shows that we talked about. What are you watching? What should we watch? That sort of thing. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, all right. Well, until next time, as always, our host Parker, along with my beautiful co-host Logan Rickett. We're on the internet. Logan's going to put that up in the comments. And he finally fixed mine. Thank you.
I did fix it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said thank you. That wasn't sarcastic. That was real. Appreciate you. Yeah. That being said, have I mentioned the hashtag?
Yeah.
I did?
Well, you did in the episode that I've not edited yet, but it's the one before this one.
Okay, well, I'm going to remind everybody, if you take some photos, the C4 hashtag live like road. That's our new hashtag. We're using to really interact with you guys. That being said, good luck, Godspeed, and live like the road.